What's going on, guys? And I am back, and today we're going to scout Jaden Ivey. Before I get into the scout report, the NBA draft is this weekend, so I'm gonna best I can. I'm gonna scout majority of people in this draft, and give my thoughts and stuff like that. But we have Jaden Ivey, who is 6'4". He's 20 years old. He's from Indiana, and he's from Purdue. And his strengths are the first strength that I picked up on his tape was that he has explosiveness and speed. So he's great when he's a good combo guard that can be supreme with the athleticism and speed. He's got some bounciness and toughness with him. And then he gets heads up gets his head when he's ahead of steam, and then he's great in the transition. Especially he's great in the transition. He had nearly 32% of his shots attempts this past season at Purdue, and then he came from the rim. 68% of them came from the rim of the hoop. So that was another strength that I picked up. And the scoring and shifting ability has the acrobatics and slick hits he does. You just gotta see it on tape how slick and the acrobatics he has, the shifty movements and abilities to to change directions and make it tough for the opposition. He then traps, and he can trap and isolate a defender. Utilizes his blend of speed and power, and Ivey slides through or around the traffic of the court. Then the other strength I had is that defensive intensity. He has Ivey defense would suffer because of the offensive energy that he inserts on the offensive end of the court. Now going on to the weaknesses that I had, that the fertility and decision making. Sometimes I looked on his tape, and some of his decision making was, you could see it needed a bit of work. But again, in the NBA, you can see that it's going to improve. Point guard, again, a lot of people are saying online, is he a point guard? Is he a shooting guard? That was kind of the big question. But to me, he's more of a shooting guard to me. But bit of a stat that I picked up online is that Eric Hunter Jr. and Isaiah Thomas had more hand in the ball than Ivey did last season, especially in the transition. The other thing I put on here is that he was kind of poor into turnovers, but again, he can work on that. Shooting touch can be improved on as well. Like his 3-point shoot has improved as well this season, but again, in the NBA, you've got to be quick and get that shit in the hoop, and but it has improved. He went from shooting 25.8% to, in his freshman year, 35.8%. And that is my scout report on Jaden Ivey. Where would I put him? I definitely think he's going to be a top 3 pick, top 4 pick. We need him in Detroit. Like, we need people. Like, we got Cade last year, and that's great enough. But we were 14th in the Eastern Conference. My Pistons, we need to keep rebuilding this squad. And if we had, we started off with a great end to the regular season. If we started how we finished the regular season, we would have been contenders potentially to challenge for a playing spot. But where would I put him? I'm going to put him in Detroit. Peace.